Hey guys, I am so excited to be talking to you guys about one of my favorite things in the world, fashion show. Yes. Okay, now as an Akwa Ibomite, as lovers and friends of Akwa Ibom, I'm sure that you would have seen somehow and somewhere in the internet last year, May 2022, that Akwa Ibom started their fashion show. I mean, we had the Uyo fashion show for the very first time, and it was an absolute blast. Okay, and I mean, for a maiden edition, it was a lot. It was a whole lot of show put together. I mean, I would have thought that, since we are taking baby steps, it wouldn't have been as, turned out the way it did, but it was beautiful. And I particularly felt really bad for not being, present to watch everything and, blab about it as much as I can on the internet, okay? Now, if you know me as a person, I'm sure you know that I love fashion shows, especially when I get to watch models walk the runway, because it's something I'd love to do and I also love to watch. It really, really excites me, okay? So now, yesterday, which was the 1st of April 2023, Oyo launched or officially kickstarted the fashion week, which of course started off with a casting calls for models. Okay, the models came out for the auditions. We had over 300 models at the Ibom Tropicana along Udodoma Avenue. Okay, and at the end of the day, we had the best hands to handle it, and we picked the best for the job. Yeah, I mean, I'll be a very terrible person if I just attend this event and then I don't bring you guys something to feast on. I don't gist you guys, don't tell you how it went. I saw a whole lot. There were people who walked them, like I was like, go girl, yes, that's the walk the walk, girl, and all of that. And then there were people who were walking. I'm like, hello, what are we doing here again? But on the whole, I had the time of my life. It was fun. It was sweet to witness. And yes, as a good person that I am, I brought you something, something to feast on as well, something to, watch, know what happened, know what you miss. And of course, if you're in Uyo or planning to be in Uyo first and second week of next month, you shouldn't be anywhere else from the 7th of May other than Ibom Tropicana. I mean, we are going to have your favorite celebrities in attendance. And let me not even forget to say, we are bringing the the biggest hosts, fashion show hosts, whatever kind of host you can think of, to the event. And of course, if you guess Nancy and Ebuka, you're not wrong, because they're going to be there live. Guys, I'm excited. I'll be glad to see you. So make plans to attend, really. If you're free, if you have the luxury of time, come out and have fun. Come out and take pictures with me on the red carpet. Okay, now this is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. And yes, I had the time of my life, and I hope you're having the time of your life watching this video, watching these models work their work. Please don't laugh. That auntie got me laughing, but I'm sorry, don't laugh. And yeah, I saw people. It was really interesting. It was really cool. This chick in particular got me, liking her, but I felt bad that she wasn't as tall as what they wanted. So at the end of the day, she didn't get picked. Yeah, and it was fun. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, by the way, this is my first time trying a voiceover. Don't hate me for it. If I'm not doing justice to it, try and enjoy it, okay? Try and enjoy it. Try, just pretend that I'm doing it good. I'm doing it well. I'm doing this as a professional. I'm saying the right word at the right time. Just pretend. Tell yourself that. Believe it if it's going to help you enjoy the video, okay? Right. All right, guys. What do I say? At this point, what do I say? Okay, I didn't think this a video was going to be this long, but I just felt like it was only fair. I mean, if I was going to report live, I didn't want those, short thing put together. I actually really wanted you to have the experience that I had, because if it's an actual video where you spend time to watch, you see what happened, you see what didn't happen, you see the environment, you're going to end up feeling like, oh, like you attended somehow or you were there, you get everything, no editing out, no doing you like film trick cutting and joining every second and all that. So yeah, I hope you don't get bored. I hope that my reason for putting on this long video just to tell you that there was a casting call yesterday, to kick off the Rio Fashion Week, which I'm sure you can tell I'm very excited about. It doesn't bore you. I hope you're enjoying. Please enjoy. Try. Okay. And yeah, so at the end of the day, 60 models were picked, 45 female and 15 male models out of over 300, and it was the best. I mean, being an eyewitness, I was there, I saw everything for myself. Even the other models who didn't get picked, most of them will tell you it was free and fair. I mean, they actually really picked the best, and unfortunately, there were still models that were quite good. They can work, they had the charisma, the poise, everything that you're looking for in a runway model, but then didn't have the height. It was really unfortunate seeing that young people who are so saying that they were so interested, they wanted it so bad but couldn't get it because they're not tall enough. I mean, that is not any fault of theirs. They didn't cast that. Most of them, all of them actually, why am I saying most of them, as if there is anybody that can make themselves, or yeah, nobody make themselves tall, right? It's God. You were born like that. You're either born like that or you were born like that. Either you got it from your mama or you got it from your papa, or God just decided to single you out in that family and bless you with a lot of height, on behalf of those that didn't get it, right? But then I'm sure that there'll be other times when height won't really be a thing. I mean, beauty this day isn't really about what I think, what my standard might be or the other. Is actually our standard individually. Whatever you think is beautiful, whatever you think is cool. So I'm sure somebody will wake up something like, you know what? I want to do a fashion show and I want petite models, those ones that are not tall at all. I want down-to-earth models. I want plus-size models, which we see a lot these days. But unfortunately, plus-size models were not needed in this particular one. Okay, which I do not think, I do not think there is anything wrong about that. I mean, the organizers know exactly what they're doing, what they were doing, and what they're looking for, as well as the designers. Most of the pieces they'll be working on the runway are ready-made, they're already there, so they just put it on and and yeah, the men came out, with all their masculinity, and it was a good event. It was a good way to start the fashion week. Yep. Here and again, if you're going to be in New York from the 5th of May 2023, you really should stop by Ibom Tropicana for this event. Come and thank me later. And guys, we had boys that were teaching the ladies how to walk the walk. I mean, had guys who came in with their catwalk and like, whoa, girls, that's how it is done. For those of you who came out dancing or walking like, what I don't know. Okay, now, this is the models that were selected at the end of the day. I'm sure you can tell. They look like it. And that is it. That's all. And of course, I will be a terrible person if I don't show my face. As a model, as a runway worker myself, if there is anything like that. So yeah, bye.